Cristiano Felicio, with Wendell Carter Jr. out for some time, is going to be called on for some minutes, and he gets a rebound on a good defensive possession. 6 3-pointers in the opening frame, tying a season high, and this is without Zach LaVine taking a single field goal. It's only the 4th start of LaVine's career and his second with the Bulls where he did not take a first-quarter field goal.
And he just told you to be quiet because he's going to hit a three.
But you know,
he's letting the game come to him, and he's working his teammates involved. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants. But in order for this team to have a chance to win, he's got to get other guys involved. So I give him credit this year. He's really matured as far as the offensive.
Of players who are averaging 25 plus and shooting over 50%, and he is on that list. That's a deep one. Oh, Zach LaVine. Could we see the return of Logan?
Personal 6-0 run right now.
The Bulls have hit 8 threes in the early going to go up by 8, their largest lead. Carmelo deep in the bag of tricks to get the shot.
He's still a deadly scorer.
Carmelo coming off his worst shooting game of the year. He had started the last 2 games with Covington out. Took his spot in the lineup. Oh, Felicio, the pocket pass.
Felicio, don't show it all to him. Felicio said y'all didn't have me on the scouting report, but y'all should have put.
Diamonds lobbing it up for Giles, who could not corral it cleanly. And LaVine has 3 Blazers around him. Now the step back. That's nasty if he makes it. He's going to make Simons look rough. There's Carmelo. Elbow jumper. How many times has he done that in his career?
Yeah, that's almost
plus points. LaVine stripped by Trent.
A lot of contact.
There's Hood back the other way against Valentine. Banging away. Rebound Felicio.
Well, the officials letting him play a little.
Oh, good play by Hood. This is where they missed him when he is out of the rotation. He does position.
And the Bulls right now, 7 of the 12 assists coming from the bench. The Blazers right now, 2 of 13 from the 3-point line.
Ricochet to Felicio. Temple to Valentine for 3. Felicio's up there battling.
Felicio's battling, baby.
And Porter doing a good job on the offensive glass. Game against Atlanta, McCollum gets hurt. They're 2-4 since the Nurkic injury, counting that Indiana game. Will be a foul on the Bulls here against Felicio.
Definitely. There'll be some people argue that he shouldn't be because he hasn't really won at the NBA level, but you can't hold that against him. I mean, it's a team game.
Years he's been looking around, and Portland has really embraced him, and he's embraced them back.
And it was amazing that no one picked him up. I mean, here you got a guy that's going to be one of the all-time great scorers, and he was at home for a long time before Portland picked him up.
Sato to Temple for 3, rebounded by Trent. Remember the space. There's a 3 by Trent. And Billy Donovan's going to use a timeout. Bulls have led by as many as 8. Portland has led by as many as 6. Saw how good the Bulls were as a team in that game. 7 players were in double figures. That's happened a handful of times. That was one of the better games of the year for the Bulls.
That started off that West Coast trip.
Yep. It was all competitive games on that trip. White off target, tipped alive by Porter, and he ended up kicking the ball, so Portland takes over the bench right now.
Right now they've got to defend Portland. They're on a 7-0 run.
Here is Trent. This is a 3-point reliant team. They're 4 for 15 from 3-point range to start this game. Trent has 3 of those threes. Portland back up by 2.
Well, Trent's got, it's a 10-0 run right now, Adam. Trent's got 8 of the 10.
Yep. Kobe White.
It is against the college guys.
Right.
Every young player comes in and thinking it's going to be easy. Backcourt. Oh, wow. It's another turnover. But Kobe's going to figure it out. I mean, you know, the one thing in his game, his mid-range game is really, really good. He's got to get that floater. Big size. I mean, 6'5". I mean, it's going to be tough to block his shot.
Lillard still getting a breather.
Bulls right now 0 for 7 in their last 4 minutes.
And the Blazers are getting hot. Covington hits a 3.
13-0 run. That's 950 threes in Covington's career. There's a nice move.
Marketing.
Stop that run. And come back and get some defensive stops here.
The ball movement's kind of gone away for the Bulls a little bit in the second quarter. Here's a switch. You got Williams guarding Cantor down low right now. Hood's going to walk into a three, and the long rebound to Markkanen. Starting five back out for the Bulls. Levine couldn't get the step back, so he dives it down to Gafford. That's one that Daniel will feel like he should have finished.
Kind of got a little too much mustard on the hot dog, going there and bam it on him. See, they're content with doubling Zach off any kind of pick and roll.
There's Markkanen. I would imagine the guy. And now the Blazers are won a couple of state championships when she was at Naperville Central. Here is Patrick Williams. He's been confident shooting, but that one was short, and it's a shot clock violation apparently. Bulls are going to claim that hit the. Two of them in this frame. White sets up Markkanen for three. Thaddeus Young offensive rebound. Williams cutting, the pitch to Porter. Another tray. And the Bulls are going cold from outside after a decent start.
They were shooting over 50% for the three. Now they're down to 32%.
And you see the field goals in this quarter.
And they've gone ice cold. One field goal in 6.5 minutes. As a turnover.
Yep, Lillard got into the air and dished it off right to Williams.
Give Portland credit. They got back defensively.
Yep.
On a turnover. Portland's one of the better teams to take basketball, too.
Forcing some turnovers